Now where's your picket fence, love? And where's that shiny car? I can't ever get you far. You never seem so tense, love.
God, it's hideous! Oh well. I was always living with furniture I couldn't stand anyway. And people. And ideas. I liked it. No mirrors, no windows, nothing breakable, of course. And why did they take away my toothbrush? Dear guest, everyone asks the same questions, so here are some FAQs. Question 1, where are the thumb screws? Answer, there aren't any. What? Question 2, where is my toothbrush? Where is my toothbrush? Answer, why in hell would you want to brush your teeth here? Question 3, where are the mirrors? There aren't any. You can see out. Okay. Question 4, where are the beds? There aren't any. You don't sleep. Why sleep if you're not sleepy? Question 5, what's outside? There's a hall, more rooms, more halls, and more stairs. Beyond that, that's all. Question 6, what's behind the curtains? No exit. Where's the light switch? There isn't one. Well, do the lights ever turn off? No. What if I throw the statue? Forget it, too heavy. And the letter opener? Forget it, there's no mail delivery. Enjoy your stay. Regards, management. No exit.
I'm asking you a question. Where is Florence?
I don't know.
Is that the best you can do? Torture by separation. Well, it's a failure as far as I'm concerned. Florence was a little fool. I don't miss her at all.
I'm sorry, but who do you take me for?
You. The torturer?
Oh, that's funny. You came in here, you took one look at me, and you thought, that's the man that's going to torture me. Oh, what a mistake. That letter over there should have introduced us. Vincent Crino, journalist and writer. Since we seem to be sharing the same quarters, Madam...
Inez, Serrano, Mademoiselle.
Good. Well, the ice is broken. Now, do you find I have the face of a torturer? And would you kindly tell me how you can recognize one?
They look as if they are afraid.
Afraid? Afraid? That's crazy. Of whom? Their victims?
I know what I'm talking about. I see my own face in the mirror.
In the mirror? This place is impossible. They've taken everything that looks even remotely like a mirror out of here. Well, I can assure you that I'm not afraid. No. I don't take the situation lightly, and I'm fully aware of its seriousness, but I'm not afraid.
That's your business now, isn't it? Do you ever, by happen, to go out for a stroll?
The door's locked.
So much for the worst.
I can understand that you're not exactly happy to find me in here with you. As a matter of fact, I'd rather be alone myself. I'd like the chance to get a few things straight in my mind, clear my conscience, as it were. But I'm sure we can get used to each other. I make very little noise and I don't move around much. The only thing I can suggest is that we keep up the greatest politeness towards each other at all times.
I'm not a polite person.
Well, then, I'll be polite for both of us.
Your mouth.
I'm sorry?
Do you think it would be possible to stop twitching your mouth? It's going around like a top there underneath your nose.
I'm sorry, I didn't
Well, that's
realize.
just the trouble now. There! You make a point of being polite, but you leave your face out in the open. I'm not afraid, and you have no right to inflict your fear upon me.
You're not afraid?
What good would it do? That was before, and we still have hope.
Well, there's no more hope, but we're still before. Whatever's going to happen hasn't happened yet, Mademoiselle Serrano.
I know. So what do you think is going to happen then?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just waiting.
That's embarrassing.
I'm not the torturer, madam.
Oh, I didn't think you were. I thought you were somebody trying to play a joke on me. Are you expecting anyone else?
No one else is coming.
So it's just going to be just the three of us, all alone.
It's not exactly a laughing matter.
Oh, I know. These divans are so hideous. And look how they've set them out all bohemian. I feel as if it was New Year's and I was visiting my Aunt Marie. Each to his own divan, I suppose. This one's mine. But I shall never be able to sit down on it. It's frightful. I'm in turquoise and it's upholstered in spinach green.
Would you like mine then?
That burgundy one. Oh, it's awfully nice of you. But I'm afraid it wouldn't do much better. Oh well. What can one expect? Each one to his own little prize. Mine's the green one, I'll keep it. Actually, the only one that could possibly match us all is the one that the gentleman's sitting on.
Did you hear, Credo?
Oh, sorry. Yes, the divan. Oh, excuse me, it's yours, madam.
Thank you. Now, since we're all going to be living together, I suggest we make each other's acquaintance. I'm Estelle Delaunay.
Vincent.
I'm Inez Serrano. I am your light.
Vincent Prideaux, likewise.
You're very lovely to look at. I wish I had some flowers to make you feel more at home.
Oh yes, flowers. I always used to love flowers, but they'd wither here, it's so hot. Oh well. The important thing is, I suppose, is to keep in a good humour. You,
Yes, last week. And you.
I. Yesterday. The funeral isn't over yet. The wind is blowing my sister's veil around. She's doing all that she can to cry. Oh, go on, try harder than that. There, 2 tears. 2 tiny little tears shining under the crape. Gabrielle is terribly ugly this morning. She wouldn't dare cry because it would make her mascara run. I must say, in her case, well, she was my best friend.
Did you suffer much?
No, I was barely conscious.
What did you...
Pneumonia. Well, it's over. They're leaving. Good morning. Such a lot of handshaking. My husband's absolutely ill. He's so unhappy. He stayed home. And you?
Gas.
And you?
12 bullets in my carcass.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not a very high-class
Oh,
corpse.
it's not that. It's just, if only you wouldn't use such crude words. It's a little disgusting. And what does it mean, you know? It may well be that we've never been so much alive as we are right now. If we absolutely must give a name to this state of affairs, I suggest we call it absence. It sounds so much nicer. Have you been absent long?
About a month.
Where are you from?
London originally.
Have you anyone left back there?
My wife. Just my wife. She came to the jail the other day. They wouldn't let her in, but she doesn't yet know that I'm absent, but I think she suspects it. She's there now. They've given her back my stuff. Well, she's all in black. She's all in black. So much the better, she wanted to change. She's there, at the jail. There in black. There in those empty streets with those big eyes. Those big eyes shining like a victim's. Oh! Ah, she gets on my nerves.
Estelle? Excuse me, Monsieur Prideaux.
I beg your pardon?
You're sitting on my divan.
I'm sorry.
You look so wrapped up.
Putting my life in order. Might be better if some people did the same thing.
Oh, my life is in order. Completely in order. Did it all by itself back there. No need to deal with it here.
Really? Really? You think it's that simple? Oh, may I?
Oh no, please don't. I can't stand men in their shirt sleeves.
It's okay. I used to spend all night in the copy room. It was always as hot as a jungle in there. It is as hot as a jungle in there right now. It's night.
So So it is, already night. Millicent is getting undressed, ready for bed. How fast time flies there.
It's night. They've closed up my room and sealed the door. The room is empty and dark.
They put their coats on the backs of their chairs and roll their shirt sleeves up above their elbows. I used to like to live that way, with men in shirt sleeves.
Well, we don't happen to have the same things in common, that's all that proves. And you? Do you like men in their shirt sleeves?
Men with their shirts on or their shirts off. I was never particularly fond of men anyway.
But why? Why have they put us together?
What's that?
Well, I look at you and I think, how are we going to live together? I somehow expected to find friends or relatives.
A lovely friend with a hole in his forehead.
Yes, that one too. He used to do the rumba like an absolute professional. But why have they put us together?
Well, it's just chance. They put the people that arrive here in order to arrive. What are you laughing at?
Oh, just at you and your chance. Do you need to be reassured that badly? They leave nothing to chance.
Perhaps we've met somewhere before.
Never. I would have never forgotten you.
Or perhaps we have friends in common. Do you know the Devoirs?
I highly doubt.
Oh, well, they're always very entertaining.
What did they do?
Do? Why, nothing. There's big plays up in Cannes. Over a hill you can see the sea.
I was the secretary.
Oh, of course. And you, Monsieur Credo?
No, I never left London.
In that case, you must be right. It's pure chance that brought us together.
Chance. Then this furniture is here by chance. That the divan on the right is green and the one on the left is red. An accident. We'll go change them around and tell me how that goes. And that statue. Do you think this is here by chance too? And this hate. Oh, this hate. I tell you, everything's been arranged, down to the tiniest detail. This room was made for us. It was waiting for us.
But why should it be? Everything about it is so ugly, so gypsy and boho. You always hated boho.
Do you think I lived in a room like this?
So you think everything has been arranged?
Everything. We're all matched too.
And it's not by chance that I happen to be sitting opposite you and you happen to be sitting opposite me. What are they waiting for?
Don't worry. They're waiting.
Oh, I can't stand it. Every time I think that somebody expects me to do something, I have the most awful urge to do just the contrary.
Well, go ahead. Do it. You don't even know what they want you to do.
Oh, it's unbearable and something is supposed to happen to me because of you two. Because of you two. I've seen faces that have meant something to me right off, and you'll say nothing, nothing at all.
Come on, you've already said too much. Go on to the end.
I don't know anything about it.
We've got to know.
Only if each of us had the courage to tell the
Tell
other.
what?
Estelle,
Yes,
why are you here? What did you do?
but I don't know. I haven't the vaguest idea. I even think that I might be here by mistake.
Don't laugh. It's perfectly reasonable.
Think about all the people who become absent every day. They come here by their thousands and are sorted by mere underlings, uneducated employees. How can there not help being an error every now and again? And what about you? Why don't you say something? Perhaps they haven't made a mistake in my case, but they have in yours. And in yours. Maybe. Don't you think it's better to think that we're here by mistake?
Is that all you have to tell us?
What more do you want to know? I have nothing to hide. I was an orphan, had no money, and had to take care of my younger brother. There was an old friend of my father's who wanted to marry me. He had a good deal of money and was rather nice, so I accepted. What would have you done in my case? My brother's health was terribly delicate and it was frightfully difficult to give him the kind of care that he needed. I spent 6 years with my husband without a shadow of trouble. And then, 2 years ago, I met the man that I was really meant for. We both knew it the moment that we laid eyes on each other. But he wanted me to run away with him. Naturally, I wouldn't. After that, I had my pneumonia, that's all. Of course, I guess I could be blamed, in a way, for sacrificing my beautiful youth to an older man. Do you think that's wrong?
No. No, certainly not. Do you think it's wrong to live according to your principles?
I don't see how anybody could be blamed for it.
Well, I edited a newspaper that had this bold reputation for telling the truth. The truth, whether they liked it or not, and to hell with the consequences. That was my motto. I was a fearless journalist, or they called me a fearless journalist. I always came out against war. Pacifist, you understand, not the milksop kind, but militantly against war, all war, any war. Well, after Danzig, I went right ahead preaching the gospel of peace. France fell. Was I supposed to change all my principles because my allies happened to find traitors in favor of the Germans? My enemies denounced me as a traitor. Fools. I was for the brotherhood of mankind, but mine was a lost cause. And the fools had their way in the end. They shot me. I folded my arms and they shot me. Where's the blame there? What did I do wrong?
No, you did nothing wrong. You are
A hero! And it was as simple as that then.
Well, maybe, perhaps not quite.
I take it you had no responsibilities, therefore meaning you didn't have a wife.
Well, yes, I had a wife. What about her? I took her out of the gutter to marry her.
You see?
Oh, I see. And what about you? What are you putting this act on for anyway? We're all in this together.
Together.
Yes. Criminals together. We're in hell, my little friend. There's no mistake there.
Stop it.
People are not damned for nothings. Damned. Did you hear me? I said damned. We are damned.
Stop it!
Did you hear me?
Stop
right
it! I forbid you to use such coarse words like that.
I said death. Did you hear that, salvation now? And you too, the big clean-cut hero. We had our day, didn't we? People suffered. Thought it was pretty amusing now, didn't we? Well, it's got to be paid for now, doesn't it?
Meg, will you leave me alone?
Oh, wait. Oh, I see now. I understand why they put us together.
Don't say it. Don't say it. We know ourselves. Isn't that enough for you?
Oh, no. You have to hear this. It's too good to keep secret. It's clever. Very clever. There's no physical torture, right? No nail pulling, no roasting over flames, and yet we are in hell.
I know that.
And nobody else is coming.
I know that.
Well, this is the point. Make service in their hired help. The customers serve themselves, just like in cafeteria.
Oh, what do you mean?
Each one of us is the torturer for the other two.
What are you? No, I won't provide your tortures for you. I've got nothing against you and I want nothing to do with you. So if you torture us, fine, it's perfectly simple. You, over there, you stay there and I'll be here. Each one into your own little corners. And silence. Never lift your head once. Why, each one of us has enough thinking to do without talking to each other? I could stay 10,000 years without speaking.
I have to be
Yes.
quiet.
Yes. And perhaps we'll be saved. Worth a shot, isn't it? Silence. Agreed?
Agreed.
Sit up.
Oh, I agree.
Well then. Goodbye.
A little mirror. A little hand mirror, anything. If you're going to send me throughout all eternity, all alone, the least you might give me is a looking glass.
I have one.
In my bag.
Oh. It's gone? They must have taken it out when I came in.
No, what a bore.
Oh, what's the matter?
I feel so strange. Do you ever feel that way? When I can't see myself, I can't feel myself, and then I begin to wonder if I even exist at all.
You're very lucky. I always feel myself. Inside.
Yes. Inside. Everything that goes on inside one's mind is so vague that it puts me to sleep. There are 6 huge mirrors in my bedroom. I can always see myself in one of them. They reflect everything. The windows, the walls, the rug. How empty a mirror is when one can't see themselves inside it. Whenever I talk to someone, I would arrange it so that I could see myself talking. I could see myself talking, and I would know how I looked to other people, and that sort of kept me awake. No one dares. I swear I put my makeup all on wrong. I simply can't go through eternity without a mirror.
Would you like me to be your mirror? Come. I invite you to my house. Sit down on my divan.
But, Monsieur
We won't pay any attention to him. He doesn't count anymore. Come. Sit down.
But we're going to hurt each other. You said so yourself.
Does it look like I want to hurt you?
No, no.
But it's you who hurt me. But if I have to suffer, it might as well be because of you. Come. Sit down. Closer. Look into my eyes. What do you see?
I see myself very tiny. I can hardly see myself.
I see you. I see all of you. Go on. Ask me a question. You'll see no more mirror faithful than I.
Monsieur Credo, I'm sure we're annoying you.
Oh,
but
let him leave.
Shut up.
We are alone. Go on. Ask me a question.
Is my lipstick on straight?
Let's see. No, not quite.
I knew it. Fortunately, nobody saw. I'll have to start over.
There. Yes. No, no. Follow the line of your lips. Here. I'll guide your hand. There. There we go.
Was it as good as it was when I came in before?
Better. Heavier. More cool. Just the right makeup for hell.
And it's all right. Oh, it's such a nuisance. I can't judge myself. I swear it's all right.
Do you think I'd lie to you, my sweet? Swear it's all right. You're beautiful.
But do you have any taste? I mean, do you have any taste, the same taste as me? Oh, it's so daunting. It's so nerve-wracking.
I have the same taste as you. It's because I like you. Why don't you look at me? Don't you think I'm better than a mirror?
I don't know. You're a little terrifying. When I looked in the mirror, my reflection was caught there, you know, and I could do what I wanted with it. I'm going to smile at you. It's going to go straight up into your mind, and heaven only knows what's going to happen to it there.
And what's stopping you from catching me? Won't you call me a nurse?
Oh, it's awfully hard for me to call women by their first names.
Especially secretaries, I suppose, then. Oh my gosh. What's that you have there on your cheek?
It looks like a pimple.
Oh my God! Oh, all right. Oh, I've been married to catch little mice and you're my little mouse. And I caught you. Oh, don't worry. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. But what if the mirror was to begin to lie? Or if I was to shut my eyes and not look at you? What would you do with all that beauty then? But don't worry. I have to look at you. And I'll be nice to you. I'll be very nice. And you will call me Inez.
You like me, Inez?
Very much.
I wish he'd look at me too.
What? Because he's a man? Why don't you look at her? Come on! Cut out this comedy! I know you do not miss a word on what we are saying to each other!
Not a word. Not even my fingers in my ears. Your gabbing went right through. Are you going to leave me alone or not? I want nothing to do with you. You understand?
And this little one, you want something to do with her? I see right through you. Do you think she would be more interested in you if you sat over here like a big man
I told you to leave me alone! There's someone talking about me in the paper and I want to listen! I don't give a good goddamn about your little friend if it makes you feel any better!
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't mean it like... There! I begged you to stop talking!
I didn't speak in. She came over and she offered me her mirror. I didn't want anything from her at all.
No! You made faces at him so he would look
And
at you.
what if I did?
Well, yes,
Are you crazy? Both of you! Can't you see where this is leading us? Shut up! For God's sake! Now, we're going to go back. We're going to sit down quietly. We're going to try and pretend that none of the others are here. Got it?
Forget. How childish of you. Everything you don't say yells itself in my ears. I can feel you right down to my
All
very
right.
bone.
Fine. It's clear that you can't shut up! You want to talk? Fine, we'll talk. Why are we here? As long as we don't talk, we won't know anything. You start. Why are you here? If you're straight, it might save us a lot of trouble.
I don't know. They wouldn't tell me.
No, they wouldn't tell me either, but I know myself. What? Now you're afraid of talking? All right, fine. I'll begin. It's not overly pretty.
That's all right. We already know you're clever.
Don't talk about that. That's not why I'm here. I'm here because I tortured my wife. That's all. For 5 years. And of course she's still suffering. There she is. As soon as I talk about her, I can see her. It's Duval, the editor I really want to see, so of course it's my wife that appears. She's back at the jail. What do you know? They've given her back my stuff. She's got the jacket, the one with the 12 holes in it. The blood looks like rust. The edges of the holes are rusty. It looks like a museum piece, a historic garment. And I wore it. I wore it. Her fingers are going over the jacket, as if she were blind. Are you going to cry? I bet you end up crying. I used to come in blind drunk, smelling of liquor and women, and she would have been waiting up all night. But no, never a word, never a whine or a reproach. She was weak, soft. Your trouble was she admired me too much. Can you understand that?
No. I was never admired.
So much the better for you then. All this probably seems very abstract. But here's a story. I brought home this mulatto girl. What nights. My wife must have heard us. She slept upstairs on the first floor. But you know what she did when she got up in the morning? She got up first.
And got breakfast for you.
Yeah, in 2 little silver trays.
Louse.
I'll grant you that, but a very, very special kind of louse to her.
Cruddo.
No, it's Deval, but he's not talking about me. You were saying louse. Hell, if I wasn't a louse, why would I be here? In your case?
Well, I was what you called back there one of those women. Already damned, you know. This is no great surprise to me.
Is that all?
No, there was that business with Florence. But everyone concerned was dead. First he, then she, then I. And I'm satisfied, really. The only thing left there now is the room. I see it from time to time. There, the blind shut. I've finally taken the seal off my door. There's a sign on my door now that my room's for rent. Oh, my room is for rent. Can you believe that? It's a mockery.
3. Did you say 3?
3.
A man and 2 women?
Yes.
He killed himself because of you?
That guy? No, he wasn't up for it. Not to say the least, though. No, it was a trolley car that killed him. Isn't that a laugh? He was my cousin. I lived with them.
What happened? You poisoned your mind against him, right?
Little by little, a word here and a word there. I used to tell little things that he used to do, like with one thing in particular. He used to blow into his glass when he drank. He was so disgusting. Oh. But you know, I kept telling her things, and eventually she saw him through my eyes. Until, finally, she was in my arms. And then, the trolley car came. I used to tell her every day, well, kid, we got rid of him now, didn't we? I know. I'm bad. I'm malicious.
I know, I am too.
No. With you, it's something else.
What?
You're just trying to prove something to yourself.
But what?
I'll tell you later. But really, I'm bad. I have to see other people suffer to know I exist at all. And torture their hearts. I burnt in her heart for 6 months. Until finally, one night she got up, turned on the gas, came laid back down beside me. I didn't hear a thing.
That's nasty business.
Yeah, it's nasty business. So what?
Never mind. It's okay. And your case?
I've already told you I don't know.
No. No, that's right. They wouldn't tell you. You don't know? All right, then. All right, we'll help you. That man with the smashed up face, who is he?
What man?
The one you saw when you came in.
Friend?
Why were you afraid of him?
You have no right asking me this. He killed himself because of you. Certainly not. Are you mad?
Because of you. Yes, the gun went off because of you.
Yes, that's right. He killed himself because of you.
Because of you.
It was because of you.
Because of you.
It was because of
Because of you.
Stop it!
Because of you.
You're horrible. I need to get out. I want to get out.
Go on. Go on out. Nothing would please me better. Only it happens the door's locked from the outside.
You're monstrous.
Completely.
Monstrous. So what? So he killed himself because of you. He was your lover.
Naturally, he was her lover.
He used to do the ramble like a professional had, but he had no money.
Yes. We asked, was he poor?
Yes, he was poor.
And then one day he came to you, and he begged you to run away with him, but naturally you wouldn't.
Yes. You laughed at him, didn't you?
You loved him.
Isn't that why he killed himself?
Is that the way you used to look at Florence?
Yes.
Not even warm, the two of you. He wanted me to have a child by him. There, are you happy?
And you didn't want to?
No. The child was born anyway. I went to Mexico for 5 months, nobody suspected a thing. Roger was there when she was born. He was a girl. He always wanted a child, but I didn't.
What happened?
The hotel was on a balcony over some rocks, over a very, very tall cliff. I brought in a huge stone. He was screaming, "Estelle, no, please, don't! He was disgusting. I loathed him. He looked over the balcony where it had gone into the waves.
Well, what happened then?
I went back to New York. He did what he felt like doing.
You mean he blew his face
No,
off?
I'm afraid he did, and it really wasn't necessary. My husband wouldn't have suspected a thing. I hate you both. Stop it. I'm a coward. I'm so
It's useless, you know. It's useless. Tears don't flow here, it's the heat.
If only you knew how much I hated you.
The grilling is over. Then you continue standing there looking like an executioner.
An executioner. Give anything to see myself in a mirror! Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. You can stay in your shirt sleeves now.
Yes. You mustn't be angry with me, Estelle.
I'm not angry with you. I have nothing against you.
And me. You have something against me.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Well, here we are, Credo. Naked as the day we were born. Are things any clearer for you?
I don't know. Perhaps, maybe, a little. Couldn't we try to help each other?
Well, see, I don't need any help.
I don't.
What?
Get even.
How?
Hold me. Hold me.
You know, Inez. It's funny, Inez. You don't think you need any help? I don't need any help either.
Coward! Credo, you're a coward! Turning one woman's feelings against the other!
Yell! Scream, Inez!
Don't, Credo, don't get any closer to her. No, don't! Credo! Oh, what a lovely couple you two are! Estelle, can't you see his hand across your back? He's squeezing your flesh and rubbing your dress. Oh, he's sweating! He's going to leave a blue stain upon your dress!
Scream, Inez! Hug me tighter against you, Credo.
That's fun, isn't it, Credo? Warm and deep like sleep. Oh, but I see you. I will not let you sleep. I will keep you awake. Don't hold her any tighter, Credo. Otherwise, I will kill you.
Don't listen to her. I am yours. I am all yours.
Do what you're told then, Credo. Go on. Look into her lips. on Crado the cab. You have the still the baby killer in your arms. Bets are open. Do you think Crado will kiss her? Oh, I see. Oh, I see you, Crado. Do you hear me? I'm the crowd yelling at you. Coward. Coward, you coward, Crado. Do you hear me? You're a complete coward. You want to forget? Well, I won't forget you. I am the one you have to convince. Come on, convince me. I'm waiting for you. You see Estelle? He's letting go. His mind is like a dog. You will never get her.
It's never going to get dark.
Never.
You'll always see me.
Always.
Well, this is that moment then. I'm here, and the statue is laughing at me, and I realize I'm in hell. In hell. In hell, with all these eyes watching me, with all these eyes devouring me. You're only two. I thought there were a lot more of you. You remember the stories? Fire, brimstone, thumbscrews, racks. They don't need it here. They don't need that crap here. Hell. Hell is just other people.
Darling,
Don't trust me. I can't. I can't. Not with her watching.
She won't watch for very much longer. What are you doing? No, don't!
Forever.